Hi, my friends. We are going to do a little art, and this is in honor of the books that are the Rainbow Fish book series. Are you familiar with this series? It always has a little fish that looks like this. That is the Rainbow Fish. I think my favorite book in the series is the Rainbow Fish and the Big Blue Whale. I can't remember if that's exactly how the title goes or not. But anyway, it's got the big blue whale in it and the rainbow fish. And I just love how they learn. At first, they feel like they can't be friends, and then they learn that they can be friends by the end. I love it. So that's what we're going to make today is a rainbow fish. I have my whiteboard here because I thought I want to show you how to draw a fish, either for this activity or just so that you can be really cool and have this talent that you can draw fish. It's super easy and super simple. And then I'm going to make a rainbow fish from this printable that is on the website. So you can either download the printable or you can do your own fish, like I'm going to show you in just a second. If you're going to do the printable, you're also going to need some paper towel. I have 2 pieces of paper towel right here. A little piece of foil. I'm going to use that to tear little pieces off, and those will be the sparkly little fins. I have some water, and then a brush and watercolor paints, as well as some white glue to glue the little fins on. All right, so let's start first by drawing a fish, learning how to draw a fish. All right, actually I want this side of the marker. Sometimes I like to tell myself a little story about something so that I can remember it better. So this is the story I made up in my mind about drawing a fish. The story begins with, here is my house, and here is my friend's house. Isn't that fun? That's a good story already. And over here, a little bit bigger circle, is the park. All right, now let me get a good angle on this. I hope it's not too shiny like from the lights. I hope you can see it. So I begin at my house. I'm going to go from my house around the park to my friend's house. Are you ready for this? Okay, watch closely and you can see what happens. Then there'll be a fish here on this whiteboard. I leave from my house, go around the park, and to my friend's house. I made a fish. And I can add this park will be the eye. And here's a happy little face. I could maybe make a little up here if I wanted. And I could also make these guys, the tail, just a little bit bigger, like that. Do you think you could do it? Give it a try and see if you like that. All right, now let's do the rainbow fish. There's different ways that you can do watercolors. I think the important thing to remember is start with your lighter colors first. That's what I like to do. Do you know what I mean by a lighter color? A black or a brown or this dark, dark blue. Is that dark, dark blue or is that black? They are super, super dark colors, like colors you would use for nighttime. And then like the yellow, I think that's kind of the brightest or the lightest color. So you don't want to do that and last after your water and the paintbrush and everything's all mixed in with it. So you want to kind of keep it really protected, the yellow and the lighter ones. So I'm going to think about it first, and I'm going to think, what color do I want my rainbow fish? Sometimes I just dive in and I start just color, 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 and then I realize, man, I didn't have a plan. So I recommend getting a plan, thinking it through. Think about your fish, whether your fish is this fish or this fish. Think what colors you want to use and stick with them. All right, I am going to do circle shapes on my fish. And I'm going to begin with blue. It's a medium color, but I'm not going to use any yellow, I don't think. So blue, and I'm going to start by painting the whole face just kind of tickling the paper with, wow, that is very dark, with this dark, dark blue. All right, and I'll get a little more water. Sometimes I use a spray bottle and I give the paints just a little spritz to keep them moist and wet. And that's something you might want to try at home. So moving along. I'm going to leave the eyeball just out. I think one of the reasons I really love the book about the big blue whale and the little fish is that, and the rainbow fish, is that sometimes I do that in my own life. I look at somebody and I think, oh man, they seem really different from me. And I'm not sure if we would like any of the same things. And maybe we can't be friends. But that's just simply not true. And that's why I love that book, is that we can get to know new people and be their friends. Okay, coming along. Painting. Have you ever used watercolors before? If you don't have watercolors, what's something else you could use to paint your rainbow fish? Yeah, markers or crayons. Those are really good ideas. Colored pencils would also be good too. All right, now I'm going to do circle, circle, circle with some green and some blue and some purple. These are colors I love together. So here I go. Here's my first circle. I'll do a green one right there. How about if I make 5 green ones and then I'll come back and I'll switch colors. All right, here we go. You count with me. There's 1, 2, a little more water, 3, 2 more, 4, and 5. I might have to add some more green a little later. I don't know yet. Rinse this, and then I'm going to wipe it off. Oh, look at all that green that came out there. Can you see that? I don't know. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't even see the green. I'm not even sure. All right, now let's get going on the purple and the blue. There's 1. Let's do 7 purples. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 more, and 7. Awesome. Okay, now the blue again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's going to be tricky to do a 7. Right here, and 7, just a little guy. And while I have the blue, I'm going to paint some of these. The fins and the tails will go blue and purple stripes. What do you think about that? Are you already thinking what colors you're going to use on your rainbow fish? I hope so. I think one good thing would be to start with your favorite color. because then you're pretty sure you're going to like it because it's made out of your favorite color. Could you even do just one color on it and not even have a variety of colors? Yeah, you could. Just one color would be fine. What about leaving some of it white? Yep, you can do that too. I'm leaving little spaces in here that are white. All right. We're on the last of the tail, this fish. Rainbow fish are a type of fish that live in the ocean, in the salt water of the ocean. Okay, blue, goodbye blue. And now these little purple stripes. Oh, some of my blue got on some of my purple, and it kind of looks cool like that. They're mixing a little bit. Sometimes in preschool we remind ourselves, don't mix colors, no mixing colors. And then other times we like to mix colors, don't we? That's right, we do. All right. Over here, I think I have 4 more purple lines. That was 1. Count with me. 2, 3, and 4. Ta-da! And I think I'm going to paint the lips on the fish, which I don't think fish really have lips, but I don't know. You could look that up and see. But this one does. There we go. Okay, there's my rainbow fish right here. Ta-da! And it's time to put on the sparkly little fins. Let me think, how many fins do I want to give it? I was thinking just 1, and then after I thought, no, maybe it'll be pretty with a couple more. I think I'll do 4. So don't even need scissors for this activity. I go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, those are my 4 fins, and I'm going to put them just random little places. Let me make sure all the crusty on the glue is off. There we go. So here's 1. A little M&M sized dot of glue. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Little fins. 1. I'm going to let it stand up a little bit. Can you see that? How I didn't press it all the way down? That's just something that I want to do with this, but you can do it however you want to. 2. Let's let this one stand up a little bit too. Also. 3. And 4. There's my rainbow fish. Give it a try at home and let me know if you like it.